Hey everybody, Ken Griffin here, Inheritance Financial Coaching. Wanted to talk to you a little bit today about a couple different ways to pay for college and education expenses. So I'm going to go over two different plans that are out there. One is called the ESA. I'm just going to draw a line there. Another is called a 529 plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you some different scenarios, compare and contrast these two different kinds of plans so that as you're thinking about how you're going to handle college or an education expense, you'll have some ideas on what you want to do. So first, on the tax side of it, both plans are tax advantage, okay? So both have that. What that means is you can actually grow your earnings tax-free, so that's a great benefit. Of course, you have to pay taxes on anything that you're doing towards education, so they both have that, okay? A 529 plan, in some states, you can get a tax deduction, okay? So in some states, you can get a tax deduct on a 529 plan, okay? Another difference here is on an ESA, there is no state tax deduction, all right? So that's something else that you can actually do. One of the advantages of an ESA is you can use it for K through 12 or kindergarten through 12th grade, as well as college expenses, not only for schooling, but for supplies and things that go towards school. On a 529 plan, you can only use it for college, okay? It's only for college. And again, 529 is just what the IRS comes with as a regulation. That's the term that they use. It's a college savings plan. The ESA, again, is an education savings account. That's the name that actually goes with that. Another difference in the two is the ESA is limited to $2,000, okay? So it's limited to $2K. You can only put up to $2K a year in that, whereas over here on the 529 plan, it's really designed for you to be able to put as much as you need to put in there up to the qualified benefit for wherever the child person is actually going in terms of college. So what do I mean by that? If you have a school that's going to cost you $200,000, well, quite frankly, you can put up to that amount into your 529 more if need be. So it doesn't have as low of a restriction as like an ESA has, okay? The other thing is that in an ESA, you can buy and sell the mutual funds or the investment. You can move it around as much as you like to, okay? So you can do an ESA through a bank, you can go through a mutual fund company. There's lots of different ways you can work with the ESA. Versus a 529 plan, again, we said earlier, it's state specific, okay? State specific. So what this means is certain states have certain plans that go with their state. So therefore you can't move in and out of from one state to the other. They're very regimented around that specific state. So that's something you have to kind of think about as a difference. ESA gives you a little more flexibility. 529, whatever the plan is, that's what the plan is. So if it's a fidelity fund that they're using for their plan, and let's say, for example, North Carolina, you got to stay with that particular plan. The other thing to think about is the benefit for a 5 ESA has to be under 18, okay? So under 18, if ESAs, the benefit of the ESA must be under 18 while you're doing that. So that's a requirement for that. This one, no age, okay? It does not have an age restriction. So a 529 plan lets you put money in there regardless of the child's or the person's age. Also on an ESA, you have to withdraw, okay? I want to make sure you know this. You have to withdraw by 30 years old, okay? You have to withdraw by 30, all right? Well, 30 is a little bit looking a little bit like 80, but you have to withdraw that by 30. Whereas over here, again, you don't have an age requirement. You don't have a specific age you have to withdraw that. Also, you cannot make changes here. You can make 2 changes 2 times a year, okay? That's all that you can make changes in your investments inside of that. So that's something, again, you want to think about. Over here, a little bit more flexibility. You can make changes. You can buy and sell, kind of like you do mutual funds. Over here, you can only do that twice a year, okay? So those are some of the differences between the ESA and the 529. We wanted to kind of cover this. We'd gotten a few questions on it. Comes up from time to time. So there you go. ESA, Educational Saving Account, 529 plan. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and we'll be in touch with you next time.